Hello everyone, good evening. I will be teaching you guys on how to sew this gown, this beautiful gown. And this is my material I'm going to be using: the larding, the gum stay, the breast tube. I'm going to be using everything to do it. So let's begin with the flared. So this is the flared I'm going to cut now. So I'm going to cut it like A shape. You understand? Angle, or you can call it angle. So that is how I'm going to spread it on the table. So this is the flared I'm doing now. This is A shape. So I'm going to cut it exactly like that flared. And don't forget that the gun is long, and if you look at it, the gun very well, you see that the back is longer than the front. So I'm going to cut the front first, then I'll use the front to cut the back. Okay, so just stay tuned and watch the way I'm doing it. So I'm going to measure the knee. The knee is 40, so I'm going to measure the length, which is the length is 65. So I in that 65, I take away from the knee upwards, then the remaining one I'm going to use it for the down. So from the shoulder to the knee is 40, then if you minus 40 away from 65, the remaining one is going to be for the down. So, and I'm going to let it longer than 65. Okay, so this is the I have to arrange it very well. So if I didn't arrange it very well, it will not give me what I need. So the knee, which is the round knee, is 39. So I'm going to measure the round knee 39, which is where I'm going to be taking the S shape from and taking it downwards. So that is how I'm going to do it. So if you see it, I've already cut. You see the A shape. So this is how it looks like, and I think you guys are seeing it. This is the front, and from there I'm going to measure the remaining one of the I'm going to minus it 60, 65. You see the way I added allowance to it. So I minus 40 from the shoulder to the knee, then I minus that 40 out away from it, then I just give it a space, under 10 inches, which is the round nail. So that is the round nail over there, which is 39. So from that 39, I'm going to add 2 inches or 1.5 to it. That will enable me to sew it. So I will measure the length from there exactly, so that it can give me a round on the down, so that to be round on the down. Okay, so that is how I'm going to be doing it. So you just wash it, and I know and I believe that you can do yours also. It's not hard. So whatsoever you don't understand, just comment, put it on the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and also to comment. That will also enable the video to go far for others to see it. So please don't be a staging followers. Just help me by doing that. So I'm through with the front, and I'm going back. I'm going to the back. I'm going to use the front to cut the back, which is the back will be longer than the front. Okay, so it's the same A shape. So I've already cut it. If you look at it a little bit, you see the way that place is longer. So it's longer than the front, just a little bit, not too long, because tanto the gun is long. Okay, so now I want to cut the front, which is the net in the front. It's because I love to cut everything once, so that when I'm on top of the machine, I know that it's just to go and iron. Okay, so I'm going to cut the net in the front. If you look at the net in the front, if you see it very well, you see that the net is on top of the breast tube. Okay, it covers the breast tube before they put the flared. So this is why I'm going to cut the net in the front. The net in the front from shoulder, I'm just going to take it is 16, so it's under bust, which is half length. So I'm going to take it 16, but I will let the neck be longer than the normal bust. Okay, so I'm going to take it 16. Then I will now take the boss. The boss is 40. The boss is 40. Okay, so I'm going to add allowance to it because later I'm going to trim it also. Why I have put that small curve over there is just a sample of the armpit. See the net in the front. It's just a sample of the armpit. So right now, before I cut the boss, the make cloth on the body, I'm going to deal with the flared. I'm going to deal with the flared. So I'm going to do it a zero flared. You can call it so it's just flared. So if you wash the flared very well, look the way I fold the cloth. I'm going to cut 3 yards away from the cloth so that it will be enough for me, so that I will not waste the cloth. So that is what I did now. So I just want you to share, like, and comment. Don't forget, please share and like and comment. So, and this is the flared. If you look at it, I fold the cloth, I bring the two hairs together. Then after bringing the two hairs together, I'm sorry, after bringing the two hairs together, I'm going to from the up, I will bring it to the cloth. You see it. So I bring the two hairs together. This is the flared I'm cutting. I want to cut like full flared. Okay, full flared. That is what I'm doing now. Full flared I'm cutting is going to give me a very round. It's going to be round because the flared is round and is long, so I can, so that I can print it a little bit when I'm putting it on the main dress. So I bring it together, I fold it again, which is 1, 2, 3. I fold it into 3. See the way it is, into 3, but this 1, okay, fold it. It now give me, it's now into 4. Okay, I fold it once, then I refold it again, but it's into 3. But if you calculate it, it's into 4. This 1, then 2. So 2 into 2 like this, into 2 like this, which is into 4. Okay, so now I'm going to take the 0. Okay, I cut it and the thing was not recorded, so that is why I'm refolding it again for you to see. 1, so this 1, so the hair and the hair, you see the way I folded it before. That is how you are going to fold it. So I don't know that the thing was not recording, so but I will redo it again so you see it. So what I did is that from this place, I measure where I cutted 9999 round, 99999 round. Then I roll it. Then after rolling it, then I'll now take my flared. That is, I cut that one out. That gave me the 0. From that 0 is where I started to cut my flared, which gave me also 8.5, 8.5, 8.5, 8.5 round. So that was how I cut the flared, and this is what make it to be round, and this is what make the flared to come out in a very good way that can enable me to print it in the cloth, to the cloth. So this is how the round flared is. So this is the flared. So I'm going to use the cloth to lading the cloth because I'm not going to use landing. So I'm going to actually use this one to cut what I will use to landing it. Okay, so, and this is the flared in the picture, and I'm also folding it the way I folded it before, so that I can use that one to also cut it, so that you also wash it very well so you can do yours. In case maybe you're having a misunderstanding on it, just put it on the comment section. I will get back to you. Okay, so that is not it's very easy. So I folded it again from the edge. I folded it again. 1, you see, I open it now. Then now 1, okay, then another 2, okay, so into 2, 2 plus 2 equals into 4, but into 2 you can take it into 2. All right, then I'm going to put this flared and put it over here so that I can use this flared to cut the other part. But because that video did not show when I was cutting it, I'm going to measure it. All right, so this is how I did it: 9 round, then 8.5, 8.5, 8.5 round. Then I roll it. I just use chalk to roll it. Then I cut it. Okay, so that is it. It's very easy for you to do also. So you can also do that also. It's very easy and it's a very easy job. So now I'm going to cut the breast tube. So I'm going to form breast tube by myself. Now I'm not going to use breast cup, the other one we buy in the market. No, I'm going to form it by myself. I actually have Nigeria breast tube over here, which can enable me to form the breast tube by myself. So if you don't know how to form breast tube, this is opportunity for you to know how to form a breast tube today. So you can actually do this and use it in another cloth, another pattern you want to use. So you have to learn this. I tell you, it's a beautiful thing to do. Form a breast tube yourself. So now I'm going to cut the front. The half length gave me 16. Then 16 the breast, which is the bust. The wideness of the bust gave me 40. So the way I'm going to do it, I'm going to do 4.5, which is nipple to nipple is 8. Okay, then I'm going to measure the length 17, which is the allowance also. The main bust of the length is 17. Then the wideness is going to give me 9. Okay, why I put it 9 is because I'm going to sew it, but the main nipple to nipple is 8. Okay, so this is what I'm doing now. This is just the front part. I have not yet curved it, but this is just the front part. So this is how I do it. So don't mind the way I put the cloth, because I'm just looking at the angle, the drawing of the cloth, so that it will be equal. Okay, so 4.5, 4.5. If you open it, give you 9, but I fold it, then I measure it 4.5, 4.5, 4.5. This is just the front, only the front. I've not cut the side, just only the breast, nipple to nipple. 4.5, 4.5. Then the length 17. Okay, but the main half length, which is under bust, is 16. Okay, it's 17. So now I'm just doing it like this, then I roll it 17 from here to here, 17. Then I roll it, then I did it, then cut it. So you can also cut yours. It's a very easy thing to do. It's not hard. Then that is the front, nipple to nipple. Then from here now, I'm going to do the side now. Look at how I did this side. Don't mind the way I'm positioning it, because the cloth, I want the cloth to come out in a very good way. So that is why I'm following the design of the cloth. Okay, so that is that. So now I'm doing the side of the breast, the side and the side of the breast. Remember, we are still on the front. Okay, so the side and the side of the breast, that is what I'm doing now. So the side and the side of the breast is later I'm going to show you where the armpit is and where the front, where this is how it is. So I'm going to be just trimming it. Then this is the side, one side. I'm going to use this one to cut the other side. By the time I join it together, it will give me the shape of the breast tube. Okay, it's good and it's very easy for you to do breast tube by yourself, and it helps and is beautiful in work. So please don't forget to share, like, and also comment. don't forget to share, like, and comment. If you know you are my followers, you are enjoying this beautiful video, please help me also, as I'm helping you to spend time to do this video for you. Help me also to share, like, and comment. That will enable the video to also reach to others. Thank you. So now this is the front and this is the side. I've already cut the front nipple to nipple. Then this is the side of the breast. Then I'm going to curve the breast tube now. Look at the way I'm going to cut the breast tube, curve it. I've already curved it right now. Okay, if you look at the side over there, you see where I curve. That is the armpit, and if you see it, that is the armpit. Look at the video on top. Then this is the side. I didn't know that the video was not recording. I don't know what is wrong with my phone. So this is the side, and this is when I'm sewing it, you will see it. So that is the front. This is the front. So I actually use this Nigeria breast tube to I'm going to use this Nigeria breast tube to form it. It's going to give me the shape of the breast. Look at the video over there. So that is how it's going to look like. So now I'm done with that one. So thank you, and thank you. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is to put gum stain on the flared, and after putting gum stain on the flared, then we will start sewing. Okay, all right. So but this is, I'm going to use this breast tube now. I want to pull landing inside. So this is the landing I'm going to use to landing the breast tube, so it will be beautiful on the face. So that is what I'm doing right now. So now I'm going to use the cloth to cut the breast tube. Okay, so you also do yours like that. So now this net over here and this cloth over here, this one over here is the hip side. Okay, this place is the hip side. I measure the hip side, which give me I told you is from shoulder to the knee is 40. I took away 17. Then the remaining one will give me 17 away from 40. It give you 30 something. So 30 something is what I am measuring right now. Okay, is what I'm measuring right. 31, I think it's 31 or 32. So it's what I am measuring right now. The length and the hip is 40. Is 45. I mean, the hip is 45, and that is what I'm doing right now. The hip of the cloth is what I'm doing right now. I'm done with the front. I'm done with the length. Okay, from the knee to the down. Then I'm done with the front. Then I'm now in the center. That is the center place. Now I cut the back, I cut the front. Remember, you're going to pull zip on the back, and you are going to lace the back also. Okay, so that is what I'm doing. So I measure the length 31, then the hip 45. Then I will, after I done that, I will just curve it a little bit, because at the front of the cloth, there is like a gather. So there is a gather in the front of the cloth. So I'm going to also gather it. That is what make me give the cloth, the front of the cloth allowance. So this is the center. That is what make me give the front of the cloth allowance. So after this particular place I'm doing right now, I'm also going to show you how sorry for that. I'm also going to show you how I'm going to put gum stain on the flared, how I'm going to join it. You see everything. So but this particular place is just the hip, as I told you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like and also to share to others. Okay, so thank you, I really appreciate and for your time, and your time watching the video will never be lost if you look at it very well. Okay, and pay attention to it very well. So this particular place I'm doing is very, very important for you. That is why I'm spending time for this place, because This is the hip, and this hip is going to give the woman a shape. And the back, you have to have allowance for the zip. And also know that I'm going to pull lace. I'm going to lace it. So also that is also important for you to know on how to lace, do lacing. You will learn everything in this video. Just watch. So right now I'm done with the cutting, and I'm going to start. This is my gum stay. I'm going to start to put gum, use iron to put the gum stain. I use strong gum stain. I'm going to I put gum stain on the front and the back, which I'm using the cloth to ladden the cloth. So I'm not going to use normal lande to ladden it. So that will make the work to be very neat. And I'm using the cloth to ladden the cloth. So this is the gum stain. Use strong gum stain for this. It enables the cloth to stand. It enables the thread to stand. So I'll put gum stain on it and put gum stain. Then some people also, so I've already put the gum stain. You see, I use iron to gum it. It's already gum and stand and perfect. So this will enable the job to look good and the thread to stand the way the style is. So let's go to the sewing. So I'm actually sewing the breast tube right now. This is the breast tube. I'm going to form breast tube for you. This is how to form breast tube if you don't know how to do it. So I'm joining the side and the front together. The side and the front. First of all, I'm going to just use the sewing machine to sew the cloth, to attach the cloth to the breast tube. So this is what I'm doing. I'm attaching the cloth to the breast tube. Then after that, I'm going to join the front and the side together. This is what I'm doing right now. It's going to make it to form very well. But this one particular sewing I'm sewing right now is the thread. I'm joining the thread now. I'm joining the thread, the back and the front. I'm joining it together. Then I'll go and open it with iron it, and it will give me the thread that I really need. So that is what you are also going to do. Then after doing that, I will just show you on how I did it. Then now I'm joining the thread, the breast tube. I'm joining the breast tube, so it's not curved the way I need it. So I'm going to curve it again. So if I'm going to use my pen, my barrel to curve it so that it can give me the breast curve, the breast cup. You see the way I'm curving it. So I curve it actually from the down. So I have to sling the down so that it will bring. I'm not going to bring out like it will be nipple, the thing we just shoot at. No, it's not just a shoot at breast tube. It's a curved breast tube and a very neat breast tube. Okay, that is what I'm doing right now. So I joined the side and the front together. So I'm going to also join the other side. So by the time I join the other side, you're going to see the beautiful work this thing does. You're going to see how it looks like. It's very beautiful. So I'm going to see the way I'm using the other one I joined already to pick the other side so that they both can be the same. Okay. So don't forget to share, don't forget to like, and don't forget to follow. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So subscribe to my channel. God bless you for that. So now this is the breast tube I'm forming a whole breast tube. You you can form your breast tube and you can put your breast tube on the cloth you want. So that is how it looks like. So now you see the breast cup, how it looks like, how it's turned. See the way it's turned is so beautiful, and this turned. So after doing it, you can match it on top or you leave it like that. Depends on you. You can mash it, but for me, I'm going to just mash it on top because I'm going to use I'm going to also mash the net on top later in the day. So that is how it is. So just trim it and let it be trimmed very well, and so it can be curved, because without you don't trim it, it will bring out something else. So this is how the breast tube looks like. This is how breast tube look like. So I'm going to be curving it on the front now. If you look at the dress, you will see that the dress, actually there was a curve in the dress that gave like is it a angle, triangle? So let me say triangle, a V, yeah, V-neck, V-neck. So that is how the main dress looks like. So this is the V-neck I'm going to do right now. So actually you look at it in the picture, you'll see it on the picture. So this is the V-neck I'm doing right now. So I'm using my pen to bring out the V-neck because I brought the two together. If you see the way I put it on the table, I place it on the table, I make sure that they both side is okay. Then I just measure the bust, the length, then I just curve the neck, and after I'm going to use the neck to curve the length. So this is how it looks like. Remember, we are still on the front. So this is the landing. You sew the landing separate exactly with the cloth. Then you use the landing, because you're going to use the landing to turn it. So you use the landing, you use the main cloth to cut the landing past exactly the neck, so you can go back and sew it and use the neck. I just turn it and see how it will look like. Beautiful, it's fantastic. If only you can be patient to do it. You know, sometimes this kind of video need to be very long so that you can understand it, because if it's too short you can't understand it. So I can actually do a short video, but it's better it is long so you can understand it. Okay, so I'm going to use the cloth to form the neck, the landing to turn the neck. That is why I'm still cutting the landing exactly as the neck is, exactly as the main cloth is. Please don't forget to like, to share, to comment, and to subscribe to my channel. So God bless you as you do so. So actually follow the measurement of the cloth. If you can follow the measurement of the person, you cannot make mistake. So this is the breast tube. It's still curved. You see it? Breast tube is beautiful. You see, breast tube stand very well, and this is very beautiful. So it stand very well. So this is the neck. See, this is the V-neck. I'm going to sew it right now using the landing to turn it. That is what I'm doing very right now. I'm using the landing to turn it. So you can use your own landing to turn it, and that is what I'm doing right now. So after this, then we'll now go back to the back and prepare the back and prepare the length of what I cut before. Okay, so that is what we are doing right now. So this is the neck. I want you to watch very well, look it very well, see how I did it, see how it came. This is the breast tube. This is creating your own breast tube. Creating your own breast tube is one of the most important things. If you don't know how to do it, it will not give you. You will be depending on a bra, and it's not all the cloths that you can use bra. Okay. So sometimes you create your own. Depends on the pattern, depends on the cloth. So you see this one, I'm mashing it on top of the cloth so that when I turn it, it will look very so that it can enter inside in a very easy way. So this is how it looks like. I want to go iron it and see how sound it is. See how beautiful it is. So I'm going to put the net on top. I'm going to put the net that I cut before on top. You see the way it is. But don't forget, I'm going to go and put dot on the neck so that it will not give me a folding, so that it will not fold over there. So you see the way the neck looks like now. It's like folding over there, but at the down, I'm going to go and put dot on it. You will see the dot very soon. So I spread it on the breast so that I will know where I can pick the dot from. Okay. So I know where I can pick the dot from. So I will show you again how I did it. So this is how the cloth will looks like later, and I'm going to put I'm just trying to position it well so that I can know where I put the dot. Look at how it is. You put the net on top of the breast tube and it looks beautiful. You see? So I'm going to be putting dot and dot, 2 dots in it, 2 dots. 1 dot here, 1 dot over there. So look at how the dot look like. I already put it out, then I iron it. If I put it on top of the cloth, you will not see it. Maybe it's not maybe you will not see it if you don't look at it very closely, but it's very important so that the cloth also can look very neat, so that the net can also follow the cloth that you are sewing because of the breast tube we did right now. So like this now, I'm just going to use my pin to hold it here, hold it here, hold it here, hold it here. Then just go and mash the net on top of the V-neck. Okay, the net on top of the V-neck. So I already mash it. So I'm going to cut the neck. If you look at the pattern of the dress, the neck is not a neck. Is a neck that is not deep. It's not deep. It's not a deep neck. It's just a closed neck. Just a closed neck. So I'm going to just cut it a little bit. Then measure the shoulder. Then I've measured the shoulder. You see the armpit. I brought the armpit out. So we are done with the shoulder. Done with the front. Everything is prepared now on the front. Sorry guys, everything is prepared now on the front. So I'm getting to the back. I want to prepare the back. So after the preparation later, we're just going to join it. So I'm going to put gum stain on the back because the back is a concert back. Okay, I'm just putting gum stain to make it to be strong, so that I can I'm not going to put a concert that rubber. I'm not going to put that, but if you want to put it on your own, you can put your own. But I'm just going to put that in this place. So I've already done with the gum stain of the back. So this thing I'm doing right now is where I'm going to the lace. Okay, is where I'm going to put the lace, right? So it's going to cover the lace so that cannot be seen the skin of the person when you put it on. This is the back. I already put landing, so I fold it. So if you look at, see how the back looks like. I already put landing, fold it. Then I already put doubt. So I put doubt, and I'm going to put the place where I'm going to pull lace. So after I've done that, I'm going to put the lace stuff on it, so that if you are lacing it, you can lace it very well. So this is where I will pull lace, and if you see it very well, this place and this place is already covered. So it's going to be longer a little bit because the both are not going to be the same. Because if the both is the same, when you put it on, when the person put it on, you will still be seeing the skin of the person under. So the place where the lace will be longer. This is the front, and this is the doubt. This is the printing they did on the front. Okay, so this is the back, and this is where the back will be. This front, I'm going to go and join the lace. This is the lace, or I will join the front and the front and the center. Okay, I'm going to join it, the front and the center, but not yet. I want to go and join the lace first at the down. I want to put the lace on the down. Then later, after putting the lace, I will join the front. After joining the front separately, I will come and add it to the center. Then after putting the center, I will put the back. After putting the back, I will put the flat. But now I'm going to go and join the down. Okay, the lace, I'm putting it on the down. I've done that already. So we are dealing now with the front, which is the most important thing. Before you do anything with the flail, first of all, put the short hand. Know that one hand is shorter than one hand is longer than one. It is the shorter part of the hand that the flail is going to follow. So put the short hand first. After putting the short hand, use your pen or your chalk to mark where the flail will follow. Then after that, you put the flail. Very easy. Okay, so this is the hand. I'm putting the front hand first. I'm joining the smaller hand first. Then after joining the smaller hand, because that is the place where the flail will be. You don't know that there is a short hand over there. The short hand, just that you cannot see it because the flail covered it. Okay, that is how they did it. So I'm using my barrel or pen or chalk to mark where the flail is going to follow. Very, very important. And that is where this is the job over here, this flail and the breast tube. So remember that the flail follow on top of the breast tube. This is what I'm doing, and the flail follow on top of the breast tube. I'm marking it so that when I'm sewing it, I can be able to know where to pass and where not to pass. So it follows the bra, then now follows the hand before the shoulder. Before the shoulder, it now follows it, and that is where it ends. It ends at the back. Okay, it ends at the back. Please don't forget to like, share, and comment, and subscribe to my channel. God bless you. So that is how it looks like. Looks like that. So now let's watch how I put the hand and put the flead already done with the hand. I put one hand first, then I put the flead, then after putting the flead, then our work is done, our job is done. Just join the center and it all. Before you join it at the center, you just put the flead first before you join it, before you bring the two together, so that the work can be neat and it will be easy for you also as a fashion. So I'm putting the flead on top of the cloth. This is the most important part of it. Very, very important. So if you miss this one, you couldn't have watched the video. So you see the way I'm putting the flead. As I'm putting the flead, I'm just spreading it a little by little, not too much. Just one pretty here, one pretty the other place, one pretty here. So that is how it looks like. Very easy. It's not hard. You can do this also at home. Okay. Then after putting the flead, you just join the side and side together, which is you are dealing with the front. After joining it, then you just go and join it around with the center. Okay, so this is the flead. Look at the way it looks like. I did not just sew the flead so you can be seeing the journey. I sew the flead, you cannot see the journey, and I'm going to cut a little bit of the net later. So this is how I'm doing it. I just mark there to return it, so you will not see how I join it. See the way I returned it. I join it like this, so that you cannot see where I join it, because it is the front. People are looking at the front, they want to see how I did it. So if you are not in fashion, you will not know how I join it. Because I join it in a way where, if you don't understand this particular part, you can put it on the comment section. I'll get to you. I just put it through. Or just tell me I did not understand the joining of the flead. Then I can just put you through. Very easy way. It's very easy. It's not hard. It's very easy. Okay, so you can do it. You can do it. With God, all things are possible. If you're determined to do it, you can do it. So remember, it is two flead. Okay, one is higher than one. If you look at it, one is higher than one. So the way I'm joining this side now, it is how it's going to be. One, it will be higher than one. So I join one first, so I bring out the other one from all the thread. I bring out the other one. This one thread I cut it, so I'm going to give it a space and join the other one, so that it will be one that is longer than the other one. Okay, so I give it a space and I join it. Please subscribe, like and share. Like the video, subscribe for the video, and share it also. And the Lord Almighty bless you as you do so. This part is very, very difficult. It's difficult, but it's not difficult. I love to use the word is easy because it makes your heart calm down, so you can do it, so you can trust in yourself that you can do it. With God, all things are possible. So it's a determination. If you put it in practice, you can do it in a very perfect way later. So that is how it looks like. Because I'm not going to show you everything, because the video is too long. If I should show you everything the way I did everything on the video, 3 hours will just be here, and you won't be able to watch this kind of video for 3 hours. I know people will not be patient like that, so I have to cut some part out. But nevertheless, this part, the way I did it now, I believe you are understanding it. That is the most important thing, that you understand it. So our thread is done, and you see the way I join it. You cannot see how I join it, because everything is going to slip down and slip up. So it's going to slip up. You see it? Look at it very well. This is how I did it. Then later, we are going to see that the thread also will be going down. It thinks the thread is slipping, so that is the stand. But the important thing is that the thread needs to be stand. So you see the way this one is stand, because the gum stay I use is a strong gum stay, so it need to be stand. So this is how I'm going to do it. Later I'm going to use hand needle to position everything like this. I'm going to use hand needle to put it right, to bring it so that it can come to a very perfect way. So so after I finish it, you put it on the floor or you put it on your stick, then you just use hand needle to bring it into a perfection the way you need it. So our thread is done and our cloth is ready, and just to join the side and side, measure it and join the side and side, join the thread to the front together with the center. Then your cloth is ready. It's ready. It's very, very easy. So it's very, very easy. This is the thread, this is the cloth, this is our top. This is how you sew this kind of style in a very easy way, and it's not when you want to crack yourself. It's just an easy thing. Please don't forget to like, to share, and also to comment. And the most important thing is to subscribe. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more video. This is the pattern, this is the cloth. See how sound it is, see how beautiful it is. Later you can use hand needle to position everything, to do it the way you want it. So this is how it looks like in some beautiful. Look at the down. Look at the down very well. A very beautiful cloth. It's very beautiful. So look at the front. You'll see the down very soon. Now the down, you see the way it is flared. See the style, look at the pattern, and very beautiful, very beautiful. Look at the down, see how flared it is, flared, the way it is. Wow, beautiful. Oh, wow. This cloth is amazing. Don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and share to your friends. Like it. Look at the back. I'm showing you the back. Look at the lace at the back. The lace at the back is beautiful. You see the lace at the back, is very beautiful. It's gold, it's beautiful, it's wonderful, So you can sew your own like this. Amazing.